guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ashley and we're going to be playing in a 613 blonde lace wig today, courtesy of Bestlacewigs. So we're going to jump right in and start with the construction of the cap. This is a lace closure style wig where it's not all the way across like a frontal. It does have a dark root that is not bleached. So I'm going to go ahead and use this leg spray by Sally Hansen's. We're going to just apply it all over the lace and kind of buff it in with a foundation brush. This is going to sort of act as a way to tint the lace, if you will, and have it kind of blend with my skin. From here, we know it's pre-parted, so we're going to go ahead and perfect that parting. I just added a little bit of wax to kind of, get rid of the flyaways and make sure everything lays flat. And then I'm going to secure all of that with my electric hot comb. Now, this is handy for roots and for, like edges and your parting. It definitely helps to lay everything flat and make everything flawless and seamless. I'm also going to do the same steps around the hairline, and this kind of is going to help to define the hairline. You guys can now see all of the pre-plucked, qualities of the hairline and just see exactly what's going on. Now, I do find that one of the easiest ways to style your wigs is on a mannequin head. Whenever you're styling your wig on, your head, you kind of might miss the back when it comes to straightening out the hair, or it just may not be as flawless as it would be if you're able to, step away and remove the wig from your head and style it, and that way you can see everything and make sure everything is perfect. Here I'm using my flat iron. This one is from Babyliss. It goes up to, I believe, 480 degrees. This sucker gets extremely hot and it works for the perfect, flawless, straight look. Now, I worked in sections. I kind of did the back half and then I did the top half, 3 sections on each row. I kind of just went in and make sure everything was straight and there was no kind of wave or, flyaways or anything like that, and just made everything super duper duper straight. Once everything was straight, I kind of went in at the very last minute and bumped the ends for more of a perfect bob look, and it came out perfect. Also, to create this look, I did add a little bit of serum. I'll have everything I used linked in the description box. Now, once everything looked pretty good, I went ahead and applied the wig to my head to make sure I was exactly where I needed to be. Once I realized everything was amazing, I decided to go ahead and customize a little bit more. I did tweeze behind the hairline, and pretty much all you do is kind of separate what would be considered your baby hair. Move that out of the way and just pluck as much as you feel you need to pluck in order to create a more flawless and natural hairline. I definitely find by plucking behind the hairline and kind of just separating that baby hair so that you can kind of go a little bit more undetectable, just in case you make a mistake. If you do make a mistake, I find that this is a way to make sure that it is not as noticeable. This is also a step that I definitely find works better, much better, if you do it off of your head. But, I did decide after I'd already applied the wig that I decided I wanted to go ahead and pluck. So it works both ways. Now, I do work in sections sometimes. I did the other side. Now I'm going to work on this side and, see where we are before I decide to go ahead and cut down the baby hair. Now, as you guys can see, I kind of work super fast. I kind of find that with tweezers, if you kind of just like tweeze, and just keep the tweezers moving non-stop. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but pretty much just listen to what I say and kind of follow along. You just tweeze non-stop and keep those tweezers moving, and that's kind of the best way to not get any bald spots. If you spend too much time in one spot and you slow down, that's when the bald spots happen. So from here, I went ahead and brushed everything out and got rid of all that excess hair. Off camera, I did cut off all of the excess lace, and now we're ready to bond the wig down. Did I say ready? Ready. I applied my Got To Be Glued spray. I let it sit for maybe about 10 to 15 seconds and get semi-tacky. You don't want it to dry too much because then it will not apply and you will have to start over. And we'll go ahead and use the end of the rat tail comb to kind of just go ahead and press that all along your hairline. Definitely use a blow dryer on cool setting, and this will give you a more, a better hold, I guess you would say. Now I'm going to go in with a foundation. Normally I would just go in with a powder, but I've lately been enjoying using a liquid foundation for a change, and it kind of gives me a more flawless and melted hairline. I went all along the hairline as well as in the parting, and I am going to set with a contour powder on top. And that definitely works great for this look, especially because I decided not to bleach knots. Now I'm going to go in with that same wax stick and also a foam lotion, kind of back and forth, and create my baby hair. This also is an optional step, but it definitely adds a look that is more my personality. This wig was definitely a dream to work with. There was no excess shedding or tangling or anything, and I definitely think it looks amazing on my brown skin. I am officially done, and I actually like it. You guys know whenever I get 613 blonde hair, even if it has a dark root, I go ahead and tone it to be a little bit more to my speed. This time around, I kind of just wanted to play with it. I think I've done it once before, but this time I just kind of wanted to play with it and see, you know, if I could pull it off. Now, let me start off by saying that 613 blonde, any color other than natural black, is a preference. Not everybody is gonna like it. Not everybody is gonna think that it looks good on themselves, and of course not everybody is gonna think that it looks good on me. I'm tongue-tied. But again, as I always say, I am a hair influencer, and the cool thing about that, the perk around that, is that I am able to try different things out. But you know, when I'm ready to slay for an occasion, to go out, you know, just to switch it up for an event, I definitely think I pulled this off and slayed it. You know what I mean? Now, if you are lighter complected, if you are a different race, it may be a little bit more easy for you to pull this off and wake up in the morning with it on and not feel like you look like someone else, unnatural, so to speak. Beyond that, I like to give disclaimers because I know a lot of people will look at the thumbnail, not really watch the video, or watch the video and still voice their opinion about that doesn't look good on you. That is fine if you think that, but I think I look good in it. This one again came from Bestlacewigs. I went ahead and did a kinky straight wig for you guys last week, and as promised, I told you guys I would come back this week with the 613 blonde with the dark root. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully some of my brown girls were able to grab some inspo to be able to go out and rock your 613 blonde. Now, I do highly recommend that if you're gonna go blonde and you're gonna do a yellow blonde like this, that you definitely do a dark root, because that's just gonna make it a little bit easier to pull off. Even if it's not a dark root like this, there are definitely different options for dark roots, but it makes it a little bit more cohesive for us. But anyways, check out the description bar for all the details on this wig, as well as a link to shop, as well as a list of everything I used for my install, including my mannequin head, tripod, and all that greatness. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share with your friends, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.